2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You make me feel like 11.
Hey guys, and welcome to this video. I have made some videos with my unpopular K-pop opinions in the past, but those are old ideas and I don't agree with most of them anymore. I feel like I should make a new video just for fun so we can talk about new topics. Also, please be respectful. These are my personal opinions, so respect that. If you cannot take other people's opinions, I'm asking you to leave. Please. Let's get into it. Let me elaborate. I really like her singing and her style, but I don't see her as a soloist. I feel like she'd be better in a group. I will support her in her solo career, but I just think she'd fit a group better. I obviously love when my faves are musically active, but when they release long albums, I just feel overwhelmed. It feels like a chore to listen to all those songs. I even end up forgetting some songs because they don't stand out in the album. I honestly prefer some mini albums that contain few good songs. So I actually like when groups have many mini albums or even singles because it's easier to listen to them and their quality is usually better. Of course, there are a few exceptions, such as SIX's full album, but this is a general opinion. This opinion is only about idols who apologized, showed their growth and educated themselves. Nowadays K-pop stans will cancel idols who learned from their mistakes and apologized. Like, what do you want them to do now? Disband because of some mistake that they apologized for? I am not defending problematic behaviors, of course, but if someone shows growth and apologizes, that should be okay. Some people just want to ruin their careers. This is very painful to say because many of my own faves are underrated AF and it's hard to see them not growing or not winning any awards. But if a group is underrated, it may be because their agency doesn't promote them well or because their music is not for everyone. I think all we can do is to support them and try to suggest them to some K-pop stan friends so they can slowly gain more listeners. But the sad truth is that we cannot do much as fans. It's the agency that has to promote them. I know I cannot control their lives and stuff, but I just feel like they lost fame as soon as they left their agency. They said they'd come back, but they only released one song together. Then they came back as solo artists, and I'm happy for them, but we have to admit they lost popularity now. I feel like they should have made a company and join it together. Now they all feel so distant and I don't even know if they want to come back as GOT7 anymore or if they will come back together only once in a while. Of course it's important for them to be happy, but was leaving JYP the right solution to all their problems? I honestly do not stan them, but I used to listen to them. Their solo music is very boring to me, so I lost all my interest in them. I just hope they are happy, honestly. This may be just me, but if a group is boring or it doesn't have good variety shows, I will slowly lose my interest. I know we are here for the music, but if a group doesn't have good variety shows, I will probably forget about it because more active groups will take up their space in my stan list. This is exactly why I never get bored of 17, NCT, ATEEZ and Very. They have nice music and fun variety shows. I don't want to make examples because I feel like it's unnecessary, but I tried standing some groups and I was held back from their lack of variety shows and fun content. It's an important matter to me because it helps me to get to know them more and care about them more. Groups with few variety shows feel so distant to me for some reason. This is kinda linked to the previous one. We have to admit that some groups are unfunny. And that's totally okay, lol. I stan 50+ groups and of course not all of them are funny or have good variety shows. I don't want to make examples, but some groups are painfully boring and I have never laughed watching their variety shows, so I just listen to their music now. I saw so many people hating on actor idols. They are hurting no one and they are just following another dream/aspiration. Also, it's kind of smart because it brings popularity to their group. So yeah, I don't see anything wrong. Also, of course, some idols are not the best actors in the industry, but it takes experience to become more skilled. There's no point in hating them for their skills because there is always room for improvement. I am not the type of person to complain about this kind of thing, but this time I didn't really agree with the lineup. I usually like survival groups lineups, such as 1the9, UNB, X1, 101, ENHYPEN and more, but this one was a bit off to me. I will definitely support the girls, but yeah, I'm just a little disappointed. Maybe it's because of the silly rule about the cells, but we lost so many talented girls. By this I mean that Onites always cry about X1's disbandment, but none supported the members' career after X1. This makes me a little mad because why are you still crying about them when they are literally active with their own careers? We should support Wei, Victon, woodz, Wooseok, Bae173, Drippin, Marie, Crevity and Yunsang instead of living in the past. Wei, woodz and more of them still don't have any wins on music shows. If the X1 fandom took the energy they had to support X1 to also support their individual careers, the world would be a better place, to be honest. I always thought that it'd be smart for a boy group to go to the military all together. Since nobody did that, I thought it was not possible. But recently ONF's Korean members announced that they are enlisting together, so I was like, why doesn't everyone do that? Instead of enlisting one by one and creating sub-units and solo careers, this can be an easy solution. This may just be me, but yeah, I am not trying to hate, I just noticed their behavior during the last Island episode and I didn't really like it. Some members gave useful advice to the trainees and I'm thankful to them for that. But some other members did a speech and then laughed/joked, and I think that it wasn't the best moment for them to be joking around. This was such a nerve-wracking moment for the trainees, and their future depended on that. I know BTS probably didn't mean to be rude, but still I don't think it was fair for them to laugh like that in such a delicate moment. The studio Choom's Artist of the Year became so boring. They only call popular people and they are always of the same groups. There is no variety. I wish they called more underrated dancers such as Jinyoung from 6, Hangyul from Bae173, Doyeon from Just B, Baeyeong Kwan from Ace and so on. But we all know they are simply going to call ITZY again or the boys. Not hating on them, I just think Studio Choom should give opportunities to more groups. When a K-pop group has a unique name, there are always some people who will make fun of it. It's literally so unfunny. Their name is their identity and it's not funny to joke about it. For example, I've seen so many people teasing T1419, Bae173, to 1, and so on. Like, grow up. Their names mean something important, so it's just mean to make fun of it. I think many people will agree with me, but the Mama Awards 2021 were so boring to me. The lineup wasn't well done, they left out so many people like 17, the boys, most performances looked like a regular promotion on music shows, the awards were rigged, etc. I loved 101's performance though, it was so good. I just hope their respective groups can join next year.
You're my